Hello everybody, it is Friday, the 1st of May. I want to think about being co-creators in the correct way. And in order to do that, we need to know what we're doing. And again, bring a new understanding to the Bible of what it actually says. Because it is teaching you to become the correct I am. Now, my problem has been up to this point, and that is that the New Testament is a complete entanglement of two things. Yeah? It is a knowledge that Jesus brought, the knowledge of the Creator. The knowledge that we can ask for ourselves, and that we shall be given. So that was the knowledge, but the other part in that is the way. And in the churches, the only thing that is being taught is the way. Yeah? Go the way of Jesus. And then Christians are really not understanding what it is they're asking for. For Jesus to know you, that's what you want. I want to be known. You need to be like him. You need to be the same energy as him. You need to create yourself in his image. You need to be completely on the same wavelength, literally. In order to be on that wavelength, to be known, you need to get rid of all of your possessions. You need to ask nothing for yourself. You need to be happy to serve something else, just something else, without any desire of your own. And don't say anything according to your own knowing, but just repeat what you're being told to say. That is his way. And that is what you will become. And then you're going to be ruled over, obviously. You will need to be ruled over because you have no clear idea of your own anymore. So you need to be given from somewhere else. You've done away with your own ideas. Now, the clue in the book that you've been given is actually the first two commandments. From that comes everything else. And that is, I am, is Lord. And you should have no others before that. Your own knowing. And again, know your own knowing is not just desire. But you have knowledge, you have the desire, and you have the knowledge of everything else around you, empathy. Yeah? And it is your empathy that sets the boundaries for your desire. How far can I go with that before I interfere with everything else? We have been growing in knowledge. We have not been growing in empathy, which we should. Our empathy should grow with our knowledge in order to get this right. Growing in empathy means an understanding of others, of how they feel good and bad according to themselves, because it may not be the same way you feel about things. And then the respect that you give to their feelings. So that is one way of growing. Of course, we have been growing in knowledge, and we have been growing in desires, and we have been growing in nothing else. That's why we're badly imbalanced. But then the next part is, you shall not make a graven image. And that is extremely important. And that does not mean carve the image of a god. But it is, don't give an image to your desire. When you go back to the beginning and God said, let there be light, yeah? First of all, he was obviously talking to something. He was talking to the Creator. And although he gave that desire a name, light, I don't think he had an image in his head, but it was a feeling. And he gave that feeling, it was a craving for something, and he gave that feeling the name light. But the next thing is, and God saw the light and saw that it was good. See, the image was given. The image was given. The Creator created it, the image of light. And God saw that it corresponded to his desire. So, and I think that is how we are creating, not creating a graven image. Not thinking of a graven image, not giving it a form, but just the desire itself. I mean, you can give it a name if you want to, but not an image. That is what is being given. And that is, again, exactly why Christians do not understand what is happening at the moment. And I mean, the understanding of it only came to me through the last few videos, what is actually happening, because the World Economic Forum is obviously exactly what they're asking for. What Klaus Schwab is proposing is exactly what they're asking for. Yeah, you will have no possessions, you will happily work, and you're going to be ruled over. But the Christians have attached a graven image. I mean, first of all, not being aware what it is they're actually asking for, and then they have attached a graven image to that desire. And that is, they're going by the description in the book. You know, the heavens will open and armies will come down or whatever. And you're all going to be ruled over by the heavens. That picture in the book is actually a description of forces, of thought energies, of desires, and what they will create. Now, nowadays, we would probably describe that on the level of our knowledge. We maybe use quantum physics to describe that. But they didn't have quantum physics, so they described it in pictures. But that is all it is. It's not actually the actual event, but a description of forces that will create the outcome. And the outcome is actually, you are being given an image according to what you know. The image that's being given has to fit into the knowledge of this world. Now, the heavens opening is not according to this world. It's not according to what we know. So it will create in this world according to what we know, and that is the World Economic Forum. That's a form born out of that desire, when you know correctly what it is you're actually asking for, that fits into the knowing of this world. You've created that. You are being given. Your desire is creating that. So, again, when Jesus brought the knowledge of ask and you shall be given, that was a foundation. That was only a foundation. I mean, that is a very broad statement. And out of that should have come an awful lot of questions. You know, how do I ask? What should I ask for? What should the outcome be? How do I create the outcome? That would be understanding of the knowledge. And all you're being taught is how to go on that way. So we need to detangle ourselves from that way. Absolutely must. And get to the knowledge and really into the depths of that knowledge. And so the understanding, as I said, that came to me is that it is in the first instant a feeling. And you should not make a graven image. So you should not attach an image to that feeling. You can give that feeling a name. You can give the desire a name. And again, now I'm actually talking out of the knowledge, and that is the root of your desire. And I'm talking for myself. I don't think just for myself, because the desires we have are not actually just grown out of ourselves, but out of our knowledge of connectivity. So what we feel and desire is not just us. We're not conscious of it, but a lot of it is coming from everybody else. You're taking in other people's desires, and it's not just you. You are actually connected. Again, something we are not conscious of, but we are. So the root of your desire, that should create the images. Again, the root of their desire is that they shall be ruled over. And then they have to make themselves a certain way. And then the structure, the image of that will rule over them will be created, and then they can live in that desire. And I hope you're going to be happy, happy, happy. I don't think so. So the root of our desire, for me, for myself, and I think it is not just myself, is the desire for balance, for peace, and for harmony. And that should create a place in which I would be happy, content. So if we just go by that, just feel that desire, and a form will be given, a way will be shown. But then again, we must be conscious, because we will be given solutions. They will come to us. And then at every time we must ask the questions, because just because a solution is given, there are all possibilities. Just because it's given does not mean it is right. Just because I can does not mean you should. But you must consider the solution. Will it create what you wish to create? Again, use your empathy. Will it create that for all? Or will it only create it to a certain extent and don't go any further than that? Is it according to what you know to be good? Your human understanding of good and bad, is it within good? So there you have to be, first of all, we must understand what it is we're doing, and then we must be conscious of our own knowledge of good and bad. And we must question the ways. Are they actually serving us, or are they leading us somewhere else? And if they lead us somewhere else, don't go there. Reject the way. There's a lot yet to learn. A lot to learn. And I think, but we're coming to a level of understanding. We are coming to that level of understanding, and we're coming at it from a lot different directions. Yeah, but really, we are still in this entanglement. Although the knowledge is coming, we're still entangled in this way of Jesus, not fully understanding what it is we're doing, what it is we're actually asking for. And we must get out of that entanglement. We must free ourselves from the thought of that way. And just get down to the knowledge and evaluate everything we're doing out of the knowledge of our human understanding. And then hopefully we go the right way. And I think one, as I said, it is the first two commandments. You are Lord. And secondly is, don't attach an image to your desire. But the image is what you're being given. The Christians are at the moment being given an image. And they don't realize that is what they've been asking for. So, correct understanding, being aware of what is happening and choosing our way. We can choose a way, but we must evaluate the ways to see if they're actually right, if they will actually lead us to where it is we want to go. Right, I leave it at that for today, and I talk to you again soon. Bye.